my name is Ashik. I graduated in 2018 from Ada. I was part of the very first cohort of this college, so it's been a long way coming. So my career journey since I've graduated from Ada, so I went to uni, did my bachelor's in computer science, then I did a master's in data science. I've then joined a couple of internships, one at Vodafone and one at Snowflake, and then I'm a senior data analyst at Wayfair, so a slightly more traditional route, but there's been a lot of sort of inputs from the days at Ada that sort of aided that journey, which I'm excited to talk about. So Ada has been definitely a catapult in my career, as a lot of doors have opened thanks to the partners, events and meetings, and a lot of sort of the conferences and the group meetings that we had with professionals from the industry that would give us tips and help us through the CV journey, to the interview prep journey, to actually getting the internships that would aid the journey to securing that first job that's really difficult these days. Memorable days from Ada, moments from Ada, I'd say the very first Amazon Web Services event at London Excel. I think that was one of the very first events that we had that year, and it felt like wandering around and being like really young and small around a lot of stalls and a lot of professionals. And the idea of not feeling sort of timid around the idea of speaking and being able to network properly with industry professionals, I think that was really a highlight moment for me, because it didn't feel like we were lacking the soft skills necessary to be able to interact with these people and ultimately get some contacts, potential internships, and at the end of the day, that's always about networking and being able to keep up with professionals around the network. Being able to take your skill set to a level where you can also approach and be approachable by your colleagues is definitely something that I didn't think was as important as I found out to be in the corporate industry, especially in the tech industry. The tech and the projects and the deliverables, they come easy if you are able to establish a proper relationship with your team, with your colleagues, with cross-functional teams around the company. That certainly aids a lot of the work and the career journey that people are onto. I think there's a lot of, in terms of the outlook on the future of tech careers, there's a lot of uncertainty at the moment, especially with AI and a lot of questions around there. One thing that definitely being a student at Ada teaches you is to be ready and flexible for emerging techs, and to be able to stand on new trends as they come in, being able to problem solve rather than fixating on one specific programming language. Since leaving Ada, a lot of projects have come my way. It's been a lot of years, but definitely I would say that I've taken a slightly different trajectory to a lot of the students, and this is one of the good things about Ada. It leaves you the choice of whether you want to go into university or take the apprenticeship route. One of the most exciting projects I've worked on was my master's thesis, which was on Wikipedia vandalism. So that gave me like a really deep dive into the natural language in which all the Wikipedias in the world are made, and you'd be surprised about what that means in terms of emotional percentage and emotional response to how different cultures and people perceive different news. So that was quite exciting. But again, all of that was part of a journey that started right here. So in terms of the network itself, we've been, me and my mates have been participating quite a lot to a lot of the networking events, and definitely that's something that I'm keen to do more and more coming in the future. Always Ada.